All right, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating intersection where poetic brand philosophy meets hard, measurable science. We're looking at a huge K-beauty phenomenon called APERIRE. Look, if you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by the sheer volume of skincare products out there promising the world, you're gonna love this. We're breaking down how one brand cut through all that noise. Not with flashy marketing, but with a highly specific, clinically proven 3-minute daily ritual. It's really a story about turning hard data into a beautiful sensory experience. So let's get right into it.
Negative 8.85 degrees Celsius. In the skincare world, brands absolutely love tossing around subjective words like, cooling or refreshing. But this isn't just some vague promise. This is a clinically measured, hyper-precise drop in your skin's temperature. When you apply this specific product, thermal imaging actually shows the skin temp dropping by nearly 9 degrees. That is a massive instant shift in your skin state, and it's the exact data point that literally sent shockwaves through the market.
Which brings us to a really big question. How on earth did a brand literally freeze pores to create a beauty phenomenon? Usually, when you rapidly drop the temperature of the skin or use heavy clay to absorb oil, you get severe drying, right? You get tightness, you get irritation. But the product we're looking at today manages this dramatic cooling effect while keeping the skin completely calm. To understand exactly how they achieve this incredible balance, we actually have to go back over a decade and look at the architect behind the formula.
Okay, let's dive into this with Section 1, the 2013 founding vision. 16 years of R&D meets honest skincare.
So back in 2013, CEO Hung Chang-hee founded Sua Natural, and he wasn't just chasing some fleeting beauty trend here. He brought 16 years of rigorous research and cosmetic formulation experience straight to the table. As you look at this timeline, you can really see his unwavering belief in action. He believed that data-backed formulation will always triumph over flashy marketing tricks. From that founding moment all the way to today, where APERIRE has actually blown past 500,000 global sales, the goal has always been to give people real, professional results right at home. He spent years collecting data and researching natural ingredients to build a brand that could genuinely live up to its promises.
Moving right along to Section 2, the meaning of APERIRE. Spring comes to your skin. Understanding the name of this brand really unlocks their entire approach. The word APERIRE is actually Latin for to open or to begin. In fact, it's the linguistic root of the word April. Just think about what April represents, right? It's the absolute heart of spring. It's a time of blooming, renewal, and vitality after a really long cold winter. The brand shows this exact name because they firmly believe your skin deserves a fresh beginning every single day. They want their products to act like that warm spring sunshine, just clearing away the exhaustion of the day and opening up your skin's natural vitality. Which brings us to Section 3, skincare as a ritual. Closing the day, opening tomorrow. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that APERIRE absolutely does not want you to view your routine as some rushed morning chore. CEO Hung Chang-hee sums it up so perfectly here. He says, skincare isn't something you wear. It's a ritual to close a long day and open a better tomorrow. He designed this entire brand to give people 3 quiet, dedicated minutes at the end of the day. 3 minutes where you apply this cooling mask, nobody bothers you, and you just get to exhale. It's psychological relief just as much as it is physical skincare. They're literally designing for your senses, not just your pores. And this whole philosophy is supported by what the brand considers its 3 core pillars. First up is honest skincare, which is all about enhancing the skin's natural power using genuine, natural-based materials. Second, we have bright and beautiful, aiming to let your skin bloom safely and brightly, kind of like flowers in the April sun. And finally, Daily Miracle. This is all about providing healing energy, extracted right from nature, to rescue skin that is just totally exhausted from harsh daily environments. Let's move to and see how this builds in Section 4. The 8.85 degree proof, science meets sensory relief. So, the big question, does this poetic philosophy actually work in practice? Absolutely. And here is the hero product that made it all happen. This is the Spa Relief Be-Frozen Pore Mask. Visually, it's got this incredibly smooth, almost soft-serve ice cream texture. But chemically, it is an absolute powerhouse. It utilizes clean marine glacial clay from Canada, and this specific clay is famous for its powerful absorption, quickly pulling out sebum and impurities from your pores while simultaneously providing this massive, soothing, cooling, and tightening effect.
Now, the crucial point here is the data behind this mask, which is honestly nothing short of incredible. We mentioned that 8.85 degree drop earlier, but equally impressive is the 0.00 irritation score. I mean, that is the holy grail of skincare right there. They tested this formula exhaustively until they achieved a literal 0 in irritation. It's EWG Green graded, it's vegan certified, and because of exactly how they formulated that Canadian glacial clay, it is completely non-drying. Users are reporting 100% satisfaction in its application and that immediate cooling sensation. It gives you all the deep cleaning power of a clay mask with absolutely 0 of that painful tightness.
And you know, when you create a product that actually solves the biggest complaints of a category, like the dryness and irritation we usually associate with pore masks, the market definitely responds. Here, we see the Bee Frozen mask just absolutely dominating the highly competitive Korean Beauty Awards. It secured the first place Hwahae Award for the first half of 2024 in the Pore and Wash Off Pack category. Plus, it hit the Glow Pick Hall of Fame, holding on to that #1 spot for an incredible 12 consecutive weeks. No small feat.
And this brilliantly illustrates how those awards translate directly into massive retail dominance. APERIRE is now stocked in 1,157 Olive Young stores, which, if you don't know, is the absolute pinnacle of health and beauty retail in Korea. They've surpassed 500,000 units in cumulative sales, and their global expansion, it's moving at breakneck speed. Get this, they sold 20,000 units in just 30 minutes in overseas markets, all while maintaining a stellar customer rating of 4.59 out of 5 stars. That kind of sustained scale only happens when the product truly, undeniably works.
It all circles right back to the core vision of the founder. CEO Hong Chang-hee notes, "Most brands sell ingredients. We sell a moment you can feel." Think about it. In an era where AI can write a beautiful marketing script or generate a flashy ingredient list, it still cannot replicate the actual physical relief of an 8.85-degree cooling sensation on tired skin. APERIRE succeeded because they understood that consumers don't just want clean pores, we want to feel cared for. They're selling a real, measurable sensory experience of relief.
So, as we wrap up this explainer today, take a second to think about your own daily routine. In a world full of these insanely complex multi-step routines that frankly feel like hard work, there's something incredibly powerful about stripping it all back to a single, quiet moment. Are you ready to let spring come to your skin with a 3-minute freezing ritual? It's a great reminder that sometimes the most advanced science is simply the kind that lets you close your eyes, take a deep breath, and begin again. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep looking for those daily miracles.